All right, fire signs. I'm going to do a love reading today. We'll take a look at where you're at, where they're at, and then the outcome. If it resonates for you, I will be doing an extended reading on the outcome, or, if something else shows up in the reading that we need to look into in further detail, then that will be in the extended reading as well. All right, so let's get started. I'm using the Llewellyn deck, and I will be using oracles as well from the Wisdom of Avalon. Okay, so this is about you. All right. All right, now we're doing them. I'll go over the cards in a minute. I'm just laying them out now, so we'll do them. Now these cards are neither male nor female. They're about the divine masculine and feminine energies. And so the actual genders will be interchangeable. And I'll kind of know that as I'm doing the reading. So it doesn't have to be, if you're a male or female, it applies to both. Okay, let's take a look here. Just going to draw a few cards over here along with the outcome. All right, so I will be clarifying, but right now I'm just going to go through these, the positions and the situations here. I'll probably clarify as I go, actually. So we've got the Eight of Cups showing up here. This is your energies. And so the Eight of Cups, I see you kind of moving on from where you are. And that could be actually moving on from somebody in your life that exists. I'm just going to do a clarifier on that. As you move on to a new path, because we've got the Ace of Wands showing up there. So I kind of feel like you're moving on, not necessarily from the situation you're in or the relationship you're in, but kind of more from what your understanding of love and your, it's kind of like, let's say, for instance, you've kind of been dating a lot and, just having adventures and things like that. And I think that is kind of what you're moving away from. So that's an example, if you see what I mean. And moving more into something that is deeper than that. And we've got the moon guiding you into more of the depth of emotion here. And then I can see it next to, and then that I see as the Ace of Wands is showing up, is now your new path. So really moving into a much deeper sense of love than where you were before. Because I don't think it's satisfying any longer. I think you've kind of gone beyond that, and now you're looking for something deeper. And we've got the Queen of Cups showing up next, and this is around commitment. This is like a marriage card. This is neither male nor female, but it is the divine feminine energy, so it is about love. And it's about passion and emotions, but it's also about commitment. Okay, so that's kind of what I see happening here, is you moving more into, more fire sign, into a state of commitment emotionally and love-wise. And then I see the King of Swords showing up here, and I'm just going to draw some clarifiers on that. So more moving towards, like I said, that solid state of commitment and clarity. And so this King of Swords is neither a male nor female again, but it is about clarity and focus. And what you're putting out there, what you're communicating, what you're, aiming for, okay? So this is serious. You're like putting all your energy, your male and female energy, into this happiness and commitment and long-term situation here. And then it goes into the Three of Wands. And so what I see happening for you there, and I'll draw some clarifiers on that as well. We got the Magician and the Strength card, is now taking a look at what is in your life and what is coming your way as a result of this new awareness and this new path that you're on towards actual commitment to passion and love. And so with the Three of Wands, I can see that. And then with the Magician and the Strength is, like I said back here with the Eight of Cups, is I feel like you're transforming yourself. This is transformational. Now, I don't know if you transform yourself. I kind of feel like you have transformed. And I think life has transformed you, and you've outgrown your old kind of desire in love, which was, it was fine, it was okay, but it's, you know, not permanent, not long term, just like it's okay for now. But now, as I say, with this Three of Wands, is with you becoming more focused on building something for the future, and something that you're gonna actually create happiness and joy in. And I think that's the problem with Eight of Cups here, where that's probably why you're leaving, because it takes time and commitment to build a sense of joy and happiness and harmony and connection in a relationship. And I think that's, as the King of Swords is pointing out here, that is that requires focus and commitment. And then the Magician, where that transformation can happen from a beginning and a meeting and an attraction to then building, and then being able to kind of see that path ahead of you as it develops. So you're kind of getting the whole picture of what it would look like with commitment attached to it. And now having less fear around making that commitment. And that's what the Strength card's about. So kind of moving to another spiritual level in you, where you feel more, more capable of understanding love at a higher level. And therefore, that's part of the transformation that I see that's taken place. Whereas before, as I say, if you were just kind of, we're just dating, we're just friends, we're just hanging out together, this is for now, and then I'll meet someone else, and the dating thing, there's no time there to actually build. And that's what's necessary, and that's what you figured out here. Okay, so fire signs, I'm going to take a look at the partner, the him or her, the partnership, and I can see that here because we've got the Ten of Cups, we've got the Two of Cups. So this is the partnership that, it's going to draw a card on this, and we've got the Devil card around the Two of Cups, and then the Lovers around the Two of Cups. So that's interesting. So that's, once again, I see, even with your partner, I see a revelation for them that they're kind of, how can I put this? Moving beyond kind of an attraction level and calling that a relationship where, sex is great, we're really attracted to each other. And then kind of looking at it now differently in terms of soulmate connection and reciprocity, where what you're giving, you're receiving back, and nurturing. Is this relationship, a full relationship? This is kind of like an adult relationship compared to, say, a teenager that's just, kind of, it's a hot guy there, it's a hot chick there, or something like that, and then just being attracted and going into it. So this to me looks like going beyond that, and going beyond just the physical connection, and moving into something much deeper. And what I see with your partner is that they have been kind of watching and waiting for something different to happen in their lives with you around this. So this connection may have started based on that kind of physical attraction, that kind of, just, and I don't mean that should never be there, but I think that's how it started, and now it's kind of like at a different level it's starting to show itself. And so with your partner, I can see them, him or her, kind of waiting and seeing where this leads to, right? If this is where we're going, what is that, how do I do that? And then recognizing for them that they need to also move into a different way of living themselves, right? Because they've got the Nine of Wands here. And I'll just clarify that with the Five of Pentacles and the Emperor. Awesome. So kind of moving into a place where, they have coming from not just an attraction and an emotional place, but really kind of looking for where they can build again, that kind of abundance, because the Emperor has now emerged, and the Emperor is the builder of their empire. And so this is a building thing for them as well. And I think that's what you're recognizing as well, is that you maybe for slightly different reasons, because you've got, happiness and joy and heart fulfillment and stuff like that. But then if you put that together with the Emperor and that kind of clear thinking with the Emperor, looking for something to build that's going to stand for a long time, and maybe generation even to generation kind of thing, okay? Which is what I'm getting with the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups, so I see this partnership, recognizing that what do they want for their future? What does your partner want for his or her future? And them looking then at the Ten of Cups and going, you know, I want this to last. I want something that we can build together, something that we can, bring a family into, bring friends into, have a, and there's this kind of connection between us that endures and supports that through love, and healing happens, all kinds of things happen. So I can see that here with the Ten of Cups. I'm just going to draw another card in that, and I've got the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So I think for the partner, for your potential partner, and I if this person's not in your life right now, then this is what will be coming for you. If it is in your life, then I kind of feel this is how you've transformed, and therefore this relationship with your partner is transforming. Because then I see the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So much more driven by desire for a deeper emotional passion than before, where it was about, more like the immediate attraction. So I can see an evolution happening here in the partnership with both of you. And the Queen of Wands then, once again, not male or female card, but kind of feeling more calmer about it, more solid about it, feeling like this is, I'm actually creating a path, like a future here for me. And inevitably for us, if it works that way for both. Because there is transformation going on, as I see with you, and then I can see actually with your partner a bit of growth that's happened here. Now the outcome is the Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star. So the Four of Cups as the outcome is kind of, this is a new reality that's just occurred to both of you, where it's like, wait a minute, this is about life. This isn't just about, partnership or lovers, or, this is actually about life. How does this transfer into life, into day-to-day life, into, us creating like an actual world together, a life together. And that's what I see occurring for the outcome, is that kind of realization that's come in that has, as I say, affected the thinking on both you and your partner. Because I think what happened in the past is that it was kind of like you were playing a game of dress up or of housekeeping, or I don't know if you were living together, but it felt like there was kind of a bit of a game going on here. And now it's kind of, no, this isn't a game. This is actually real. This is really about life. This is about our destiny. This is about where we're going with our life. And therefore, moving from that kind of, role playing or game or kind of interaction to something that's much greater than that, a destiny. And that is where abundance is coming from. So this looks to me like acknowledging a new component to both of you and to the connection between you, because we've got the Ace of Pentacles showing up here in your future around your destiny. So this is kind of like, as I say, more about abundance, more and not just about the immediate attraction that we had and where we started, but this is now more about increasing that, making it more abundant, okay? And abundant in a world way, in a life way, not just in a heart way like we had for the Ten of Cups down here. And then we've got the Star. So the Star is kind of, and the Sun, which I've drawn on it, and the Ten of Wands. So it's kind of the enlightenment that's come to you, both of you, is that, we're ready to take, because you got the Ten of Wands here. So you got a lot of tens. You got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups showing up. So this is really about solidifying, like um, kind of getting, you know, getting guided. I don't know how to put this because we've got the star and the sun showing up here. So something is really coming through in an intuitive way, in a kind of almost magical way, where the clarity is coming now. It's like, okay, let's take this to the next level. Let's actually build something together. Okay, so I see this happening because Sagittarians, for our Sagittarians, Leos, and Aries, it's the end of a cycle for the fire signs and the beginning of a new cycle. And so with that, there is a bit of an awakening that has happened, and that awakening, I think, is considering, relationships this way as being kind of the path that you're on, and then building from that place. So more of a building than an immediate encounter. Okay, so this is what I see for you guys, for you fire signs. Just going to draw a card from the universe here, and we've got communication showing up. And then I've got another one. We've got the frog, which is about cleaning house and releasing emotional baggage. So this communication and this cleaning house and getting rid of emotional baggage, as I said with the 8 of Cups, in your reading, fire sign, this, I think that's pretty clear here when you're leaving something behind, because it is letting go of what was there. That's, it's not what you want anymore. It's not enough for you. It's like, there's more, and there's more depth out there. So I really want to go after that. And communication is like a big tool that you, like I said, building. I remember I said with the King of Swords energy, it's about communicating. So it's a lot about that transformation in how you relate to each other that's going to create this outcome, because the past cycle is definitely ending and the next cycle is beginning for you. So it's beginning for you fire signs, period, and it's going to show in your relationships. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to do a extended reading. So if this does resonate for you, then let's take a look at what comes out of this connection that you have, and where both of you are going to solidify this connection as you're moving into the next cycle. All right, fire signs, that's it, and we'll see you tomorrow, next week.